So welcome to our class. My name is Erin Collier. I'm your instructor this semester for quantitative literacy. And I just like to make this video at the beginning of the semester to go through and show you how to navigate around the course and what is expected. So first thing here you're going to pull up, when you pull up the page, is the announcements. And I have a little welcome here that I would like you to read through. And then I have a second announcement that says getting started, day 1. And this is this huge list of things that you need to do your first day. Now, they're not very time consuming, so don't worry about that. But you need to do things like read the syllabus and fill out the enrollment verification quiz, and we'll talk about all that. But it's all listed here so that you make sure you cover everything you need to the first day, okay? And then other announcements will be here throughout the semester. So the second thing is the enrollment verification quiz. And this is just a very quick quiz. It's not hard. You don't worry about it. Don't let it scare you. It's just asking you a couple of questions so that we know that you're planning to take this course. Okay? If you don't fill out this quiz by, let's look, Saturday, January 16th, then you will not be able to stay in this class. So please make sure that you have completed this quiz. Go ahead and do it today. Get it over with. The next tab is course information. So here is some information about me, my email. I think I can get rid of that. Sorry. Here's my email. I don't live on campus. I actually live in West Jefferson, North Carolina, up in the mountains. And so I don't come to campus. I don't have an office on campus. I don't have a phone number. But I respond to emails pretty quickly, I think. Sometimes immediately, but definitely within 24 to 48 hours, but usually, within a few hours, I'll respond to you. So make sure if you email me that you're looking for a response. And here's a little information about me that you can read through if you like. Back under the course information tab, here is our syllabus. And I'm going to change this to student view so that you can see. I can see what you're going to see. So after you read the syllabus, you're going to click this little box that says Marked Reviewed, and that will tell me that you've read it, okay? And that tells me that you understand it too and are okay with it. If you have any questions, be sure and email me. And then there's the other policies and information that you may need to know from the college. This next tab is our calendar. Now, what I do is I've got the entire course already planned out. Right here is one that you can click on and print out. Put it in your binder. Have that in the front. So you've got the due dates all the time. But what I do is I put everything that you need to do on this calendar. Yes, we have the weekly assignments, but I also do this so that it's more like a planner on when you should do what, not waiting to the last day. So we'll come back and look at this further in a minute. So here's your weekly assignments. It's set up for our 16 weeks, if I've got the last 2 combined. And so if you click on week 1, everything that you're supposed to do in week 1 is listed up top. And there's some links here for some resources and the enrollment verification quiz and all, so that you making sure that you don't miss these things. And down here, if you'd like to, you can introduce yourself. It's not required, but if you do, I will try to read those and get back to you. And you can see as we go into week 2, this looks a little bit more normal. You're going to watch videos, take notes, do homework assignments, and complete labs. So what I do is here's the first 3 sections, and these are the handouts that go with the 3 sections. Now I actually put these together in one file that I'll show you in a minute so that you don't have to print one thing at a time. You don't have to print these, but I do suggest it. It'll help you keep track with things. And as you can see, when you watch the videos, which are located in Connect, by the way, everything here matches the videos in Connect. So everything you need to know is listed up top, and all the examples are already typed up for you, so you don't have to write a bunch. All you have to write is how to work the problem. So be sure to write how to work it and the answer, not just the answer, because when you're going back to look at these as you're completing your assignments, if you just have an answer and you don't know how you got to it, it's not really helping you. And then if there's any additional things that you need, like this says section 1.1 Excel. So you have an Excel sheet that goes along with that particular lesson, and you can pull this up and practice as you're watching the video. Okay, so then you have your Connect homework and your SmartBook assignments. Keep in mind that these are 2 different things, and I'll talk about that more in a minute. But I suggest you complete your SmartBook assignments and your Connect homework as you're watching the videos. And then after you've watched the videos and completed the Connect and SmartBook, then look at the lab, because the labs are typically a little bit more difficult or a little more application based. And so you want to have those practice problems down first. Read through this. Your uploads have to be as one PDF. If you don't upload it as a single PDF, I can't grade it, literally, and you'll get a 0. So please make sure that they're uploaded as one PDF. I provide examples on that. I'll show you where in a minute. And then every now and then we'll have a discussion. In this second week we do. You just go on, complete your part of the discussion, reply to somebody else's, and you're done. And there's extra resources down here for you to click on if you need them. So that's basically what each week looks like. I'm not going to go through every one because I don't want this video to be terribly long. Here under the Resources tab, this is just a bunch of stuff that you may need during the semester. The introductory videos are here, so I will put this first video right here. Then you've got accessing Connect and SmartBook, so this shows you how to get over to Connect and SmartBook and the fact that they are 2 different things. Some students don't figure that out the entire semester and get a 0 for 10% of their grade because you got to do the SmartBook too. Please. Okay. Completing your weekly assignments. So this is just another video talking about how to organize yourself and do your work. And then uploading your assignment. This is where I said you have to turn in your labs as a single PDF. So if you watch this video, there's also a couple of files down here with, I just showed one example in the video. There's several other ways that you can upload. If you have an iPhone, this is the easiest way. You can actually scan with the Notes app. And I'm sure there's something like that on an Android. I just don't know where. But watch those before the first lab. Okay, so back in our resources, here's the calendar again. Well, this is a weekly calendar. And then we have the daily calendar, which is the same as the one over here. Fact sheets. At the end of each unit, I make a fact sheet to go along with that unit, and it basically contains everything you need to know for that unit, everything you need for the test, okay? And you can use those fact sheets on your test. Blank graphs if you ever need them. And this was already in the other area, so I get rid of that. Okay, all handouts to print and all labs to print. These are the handouts I was talking about that go along with your notes, okay? It's 38 pages. I know that it'll cost you a few dollars to go to the print shop and print these out, but guys, it'll make your life so much easier if you do. So what I did was I put every single one for the entire semester right here, so you only have to make one trip to print those and not have to worry about selecting one at a time. And then here are all the labs to print. I do require that you print the labs. There's a lot of things like filling in tables. Here you can see there's coloring here. There's graphs on some of them. So if you try to draw these things on your own, then it gets cumbersome, and if it's not done correctly, I have to count it wrong. So the easiest way to do is to print these. It's only 10 pages, okay? Print these, write on these, and you'll use these to upload back to Blackboard. Just keep these in a binder along with your handouts, and you'll have everything when you need it. Read through this. If you do all these things, you will pass this class with flying colors. And here, this is just a discussion board for you and other students. I won't be looking at this necessarily. So, if you want to reach out to someone in the class trying to find somebody to work with or something like that, then that's an option there. Okay, so I'll show you in the Connect SmartBook video how to get over to Connect. Basically, you click there, you click Connect, and go from there. But you'll see that in the other video. And everything else here is stuff that you can just look through. It's not, it's about the same for any class, your grades. We don't have a synchronous session, but the discussion board is located under here if you need it. Okay, so I said I'd go back to the calendar and talk about that. Here's what you need to do the first couple of days again. And so what I've got here is the due dates are in bold. The other things on here is when I suggest that you watch the video, take the notes, complete the assignment. Because even though this stuff isn't due until the 25th, if you wait until the 25th at 10 o'clock at night to do it, guess what? You won't get done. So this calendar helps you space things out. That way you're only spending an hour or so a day, and hey, some days are even blank. Catch up or work ahead. That way you're not spending too much time every day trying to get this done. You've got it spaced out. So this says watch the 1-1 video and take notes. That's what the purple's for. Then complete the SmartBook assignment for that section, complete the homework, and connect for that section. The next one says watch the 1-2 video, take notes, complete the SmartBook, complete the connect, and so forth. You can see here your EVQ is due on the 16th. I don't have a Saturday there, so I had to put it on Friday. But go ahead and get that done. There's a success quiz that you're going to take, and that's due on the 22nd. Everyone should get a 100 on that. If you've watched your video, read the syllabus, all that, you know what to do. You can take that quiz. Then we've got a little bit of a holiday, and Tuesday, the 19th, you're going to work on a lab. And if this is another semester, it's just different days, but same idea. So here you would work on the lab, the next day the discussion, the next day basically starting the next week's work. Okay, you can see here on the Monday, the 25th, your homework, your first 3 homeworks are due, and the first 3 SmartBook assignments are due. On Wednesday, the first lab is due. On Friday, the first discussion is due. That's pretty much how it goes. Monday is homework and SmartBook, or Connect and SmartBook. Wednesday are labs. Fridays are discussions when they exist. Things might mix up a little bit, but that's pretty much the way I do it unless a test or holiday falls weird somewhere. So you can look through this. As you can see, the entire semester is here. There's when your first test is due. And I think you can get the idea from that. Please, please do not hesitate. If you've got any questions, feel free to email me and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And I look forward to an awesome semester.